Hey chickadees, how you doing? So there's a bit of sun up there. We're live. RuneScape and the new Arc. The Arc is here, so it's right here. We're just getting it all going. Just kind of keeping things going in the AFK lands while we get ready. Here, we got that bright California sun. We're off from work. Ready? We got news for you. And of course, we got a new Arc to review and some RuneScape to entertain us in the meantime as well. So we're looking at all of that. I am still doing my notifications, so please let people know we're streaming and all that jazz. And of course, we'll do microscape and Pokemon community game. If you're over there on YouTube where we're live streaming as well, you should also come on over here so you can play some of the games. But we appreciate you hanging out there too. We're trying out a shorts feed as well as a normal. Hopefully it won't crash. I did that last week, so we'll see. Anyway, let me go and get the notifications flying in different places. Like there. And we're going to do some stuff. That sun should move past. I don't want to drop out the further light, so I hope so it is. Right, kind of good that I'm wearing a hat because I'm going to need it. You know, that sun should be dropping as long as it doesn't completely blow us up. I'll see what I can do about it. Oh, just making some Discord posts and everything. Urge y'all to do the same. People to come along. Oh, yeah, we got a new arc. We got delayed stuff. Look at the notes as well as other things. That may turn into a YouTube video, but I'm not sure. But it should be good content for you guys regardless. That's the hope. Figure out what's up. And just a few more notifications since we're on the Star Trek side. So it is the start of our week of streaming, that's how I call it. Thursday starts the week's streaming. When I really feel we can start having fun with the weekend stuff. Today we're playing funk music. Not what you think you heard. Something else. All right. It's sun. All right, let's get this thing podcast before. Let's tell that guy, keep chopping that tree. He's been chopping trees off and on all day. Good thing for him to do when I can't actually play. It's like AFK mining in Star Trek. Y'all know what that's like. Get this thing put out here full screen. All right, now. Pick some stuff, see where we're at. I do a bunch of stuff in the morning before work starts. And then I do AFK things when I get a chance. Gun breaks and stuff. All right, now. So we haven't fortified. fine. But I think it. Way team. Finish that. Sure, I hope that sun moves. I'm gonna have to block it out. Can't believe, we just had some tree work done, and they thinned the trees that might make for the extra sun coming through potentially. So be prepared. We'll come back to that. But I know we got some event stuff to do. And yes, we got some freebooters to knock out. So we'll try to focus on that. I have found a new thing during all of this faction hunt to use the GS31 and just come back to it repeatedly and spam the little kill 5 things for faction hunt. It makes faction hunt go away in a very AFK. You just got to keep going over there and blast, come back in 3 minutes or whatever. Not the most engaging thing, but it also is really easy. So, here. All my ships don't need anything. We'll just take this one for fun. That thing has gotten a lot bigger since, since we've been leveling up research. I haven't used this in ages, but we don't need anything stupendous or expensive to repair to go do this stuff. And a lot of my ships have maxed out their times. Let's see. Do we have our stream ready in microscape for us to be watching? Are we showing? Well, that's slow. See what Mrs. Rooster's account says. Here's labor. Okay. Dang, bright sun. Want to make sure Mrs. Rooster's account gets in there and gets its stuff. Go away, sun. Trying to let in more natural light while blocking out the sun for the heat. Just right now is the roosters microscope has to reconnect. Who is that popping in there? Where is my chat? That's uh-oh. Let's bat it down. I said Retro's in the house as well. For some reason it's not showing me my chat. Every once in a while it does that, and don't know why. Yeah, it's showing me not my chat. Which is not great. OBS does that, but I can't fix it without like shutting down OBS, so I'd have to end the stream. That is not worth doing. I will just have to look at my chat in a few different ways here. Harder. It'll definitely have to pop them out. I already got my YouTube popped out. I'll have to go over here. Let's chat out. All right, I can put that right there, but yeah. My stream is not showing live on Mrs. Rooster's. I really dislike it when it does that. It's like it's showing on my stream. Anyway. Let's go knock some of this stuff out while we're waiting to start cussing about it. So we got some more progress in news. Oh, it is our Vulpix, our first Pokey big one. So make sure you note it. That's right. Go catch it. Good luck, everybody, on your catches. Bought a bunch of balls. Don't be caught without balls. She didn't like it. My stream is not showing. Let me know if my stream's showing in your microscape. Because it's not showing in Mrs. Rooster's. So I swear it showed in mine. Retro. Finally got one pet. We're in the second one for fishing, and we're in the third one for cooking the fish. Yes, I'm planning to do that too. Which pet did you get, Retro? And congrats. Bullpix caught by a rooster. I'm happy for me and sad for all y'all who grew and didn't get it. I have the mining pet, which I've had since Pets came out, 2 weeks after Pets came out. I tried forever to get the woodcutting pet and gave up, and I've been trying to fish. I know you got the tree chopping one, Retro. Took 4 straight weeks. I chopped for something around there. I went 20 levels, and then I kind of got fed up and moved around. Then I came back to fishing. I've been fishing, and I'm fishing for the blue lobster and the fishing pet because I don't have either. And it may be that if you don't get the blue lobster before the game goes out of beta, you won't have a chance for it. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do that. And then once I get the pet and the blue lobster, I'll cook all those lobsters, of which I have tens of thousands. Not showing in your microscape. Not sure what. I don't know either. This is very unpleasing. I mean, it may be some kind of timer related to when it checks for your streams, and maybe like mine checks sooner. You've got, yes, Batterdown's got 73,000 raw lobsters. I've got 40 something, I think. Mrs. Rooster is also trying to catch the lobsters and blue things. She's fishing 68. But right now I just want to get her in the stream. It's not showing. Might have to check my stream setting to make sure. You seen you wear? Yeah, I know. I don't wear it that often. But I decided to wear the rooster hat, and I'm wearing, of course, one of my Star Trek ones since we're in Star Trek ArcFall. I gotta wear it because I'm like, if I don't remind you that we have merch, I doubt anyone will think to consider buying it to support the channel. And I like this hat, so although I do have my other hats which I could wear too, so I have to go to earbuds if I'm doing it. So a lot of times I use my headphones. They're very comfortable. So my normal. So that's the other piece. Sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like wearing that. But also, I want to. I lowered the price on the merch for this stuff, so that people could hopefully get it if they wanted to represent and stuff. But so I try to wear it. I do like my hats, but I tend to wear them outside, not inside. But streams are the exception. As a Southern man, I'm like, yeah, don't wear your hat on the inside. But in my streamatorium, I think it's okay. I hope. Plus, I'm kind of glad because, well, the sun's getting better. You can see it more now. It's not as blinding because it's adjusting. Here, I watch Rev. Rev is always wearing his merch, right? People buy his merch, so I'm just like, if I don't wear my merch, no one's gonna buy my merch. Kind of what I was thinking. Thank you. Yes, that's the merch link. If people, it's also available in the YouTube stream if anyone's over there. Some people are, and all that. It shows it in a different way, but keep the merch in there. It's in my shirts. drinkware, that kind of thing. To work on it more, see what else we can add in. Is I can also go through other stores and maybe develop some stuff, especially if we had things that people would want. I don't know if we do. So, all right, so I got that going. Now, we're going to look at some stuff. So the dailies are taken care of now. All right, you can see I took care of the Unity side. No season passes right now. This we haven't done, the Cloak and Dagger, the Galactic Anomaly system. So you have to go out into G6 land, and I was going to do that on the stream. This thing, Cold War. Oh, I thought this was done. I was killing. I thought I completed this. I was mistaken. I had parked my GS31 in like a level 60 system. I was just spamming. I get a t-shirt with just the red rooster. I have one. Well, I have it. I could. Yeah, I could. I mean, I have the t-shirts that have the red rooster on the yellow block, the traditional flag. But if that's an interest, yeah, I should be able to do that. Even I think my skills could do it. I mean, if it doesn't look good, I won't try to do it. But yeah, that would work well because again, like the rooster up there. Yeah, is that an interest? I haven't had like a good thing people wanted me to guide towards, so we can certainly do that if that's that might. It's not a bad idea. Because I have the other stuff typically. Go to week go 52. I didn't understand why. Do you know any good reason? I don't know why you would. They're batted down. I don't know. I would hope they made sense. Okay, we finished this. Yeah, I'm not a super fan of yellow, but I wouldn't mind the. Okay, cool. Yeah, I probably could because you know the red rooster is I've done a color thing which takes out the yellow because it's this it's this picture. This is it comes from the Wallonian flag, but that's why it's kind of comes with it. And so, but yeah, I could pull that rooster out. And I do like that rooster, and agreed that might be something. So I should be able to do that, especially with graphic stuff, and do it as long as I can do it high enough quality and put it on a shirt. That'd be fine. Yeah, I can look at that. I think that's a great idea, so I appreciate it. And then price it so that it's not too expensive. You know, it's not much above cost, so that it's there for you guys to represent and all that. Checking again on Mrs. Rooster's account here. Yeah, if that becomes thing, because that could be good. The red rooster on your screen here, so I figured you had the graphics. Yeah, I have it played around. I mean, there's some ways to do it. I'm doing a bit of a trick on my stream here, but yeah, because I've done more because I want more free space where you can see it than if you remember the old streams where it's the yellow and the red, and lots of blocks and stuff. But I've kind of shifted to this. I don't know, been a while, maybe a couple of years or something. Just looking to see if hopefully my stream's going to show. Yeah, there it is finally. Okay, see if it's showing on yours, Bat. I think it wasn't showing for you. Yeah, I'll show you guys. So, because technically, I mean, we're just going down rabbit holes, but I can make this happen one way or another. But like if we go to there, it is. Go there. Property. So not the. It's filter. I have a filter on this, so if you see. So this, boom. See, that's what's really there. And then I have a special filter that makes it like that. So that's what it used to be, and that's what it is. And I've kind of grown to like that. So, but yeah, I'll switch over to the starting screen. You can see them all over there. You know, that's the idea. Anyway, yeah, I can work on that, and I should be able to pull that out in a way that's doable. And if it's not, then I'll figure out how to get that done. That's something that I think that's a good idea because that might work on some stuff. Again, if the yellow's keeping people away, Something. Chat's back where I can see him. But yeah, I'm kind of cheating with some filters and stuff on that, which makes it, because it works well though. The way to get AI. Yeah, well, I do have some software that I use for graphic stuff that can probably do it fine. If it doesn't do it well enough, then I'll see what else I can do. But one thing I didn't do is I didn't do the missions last time. I just didn't feel like doing them. We do need to do some dimensional breach. We'll do. And I realized during the latest Alliance tournament, I was out of epics, epic dominions. So I need to do some stuff that feeds me those. Although, I mean, we're not needing them as much, but I will. So we need to do that, and this is finished. The IDIQ, I keep thinking it's the IDK, like I don't care, or IDC, I don't care, is what I always think this is. Cold War. So we're going to knock this out quickly. That one by going to do the galactic anomaly location. Because we'll get like 61s or 62. Yeah. Well, I don't know that we'll get 63. It depends on what we're dealing with up there. A lot of people say that on stream. You'd be surprised. What's that they say on stream? That they don't like the yellow or something? Oh, I don't care. Oh. Yeah, that's what it seems like. IDIC. That's what I keep thinking it's I don't care. That's what I always think, but I haven't been like saying it. And I know Scopely's not too pleased with me anyway, so I'm not gonna post it in their Discord. The I don't care arc is updated, you know, that kind of thing. That might push them over the edge. Start deleting my posts or something. All right, so we're gonna take this, and we're gonna pop it on up there. So I was looking, and I thought I saw the part of the update identifies the spaces. I just got to find this space. Hold on, I think they hide. Yeah, they've hidden the blue one right somewhere weird. There, yeah, it's over here. Shouldn't be over here. Gagzilla. Oh man. All right, so that's where you can see the anomaly. So that one's one, but that's only a 60. It's 61, so that won't be too thrilling, but we'll go in there. Hey, Skagzilla, how you doing? At least it doesn't have, I don't know what the anomaly is. That may be, here. What does that say? Hostile total, oh, there. If they have a hull breach. Mount FK, okay. So they're making it funky. Let's find out. Let's go kill. Well, let's kill a 62 and make sure we're living fine. We're not. Oh. Okay, are we okay? We're live and our hull looks okay. So see. I don't know. It may have already flipped. Let me just tag it to get the 62 battleships first. We'll look up and see. We can catch the banner. We can see what it's given us. I forget. So, but I also thought I was done with one. Here, let's see one if we can catch the banner first. SMS 8 points. Did I get 8 for the 62? No, Cloak and Dagger 2. Hard to keep track when these are. I mean, I'm glad they have overlapping events. So 62 is only 2 points for the SMS. That one. This event, though, is 8 points for that one. That one's going to get done, like, no trouble. Ah. My guy is firing. We're working on firing. I just got to where I can make EU short bows. In RuneScape, that is. So that means I now don't need these except to build up my fire making. So that's good. There's a wild Sheldon in the chat. Let me see. I don't particularly, it's not the event one, so but it's you still gotta catch them all. So don't forget that. Gotta catch them all. All right, we're gonna these guys will count over here, even though I don't really want to be wasting my hull on 60s out here. They hit a lot harder than the 60s that are available, but they're not in a galactic enough. So, plus, if I don't do them, there's somebody else in here, and if I don't do it, I'm gonna get what I'm looking for. He's already done. All right, well, I didn't. I didn't think he needed me anyway, but I would have. It might even be a shiny. You won't know if you don't get. That's absolutely true, Skagzilla. And I have very few shinies. I got a shiny. I think in my channel. No, I might have got it somewhere else. I got an extra. Oh, what's the command that shows you how many shinies you have? Forget. I got another shiny. It might have been an averages stream. But I think somebody else got a shiny in my stream. So, okay, pass. Thank you. You got 19. I got like 4, I think. Let's see if that's true. Shinies, yeah, I'm up to 4. I was at 3 for like a year and a half. I only recently realized that you have to try to complete the decks so that you can get greater chances at shinies. So that's why we're working on my first deck completion. Even though I've been playing this game on stream for like 5 years. I just wasn't very committed to catching things or trying to figure out if I had them or not. I kind of thought once I got them caught, there would be less things to do. So I didn't know about that. Hey, Art and NC, welcome in. Glad to see you again on YouTube. Playing the side games over there. Yeah, we're looking at this new arc and doing some of these events. Plus, we got RuneScape going on the other side. Good to see you back. Thank you for returning. Always a sign. I need to let people know I got this. I guess I could keep it till 9 o'clock at this point. I'm trying to give it away, but people didn't take me up on it. This one, I will. Here's my tags. Go get some epic transigen. All things are going on in the background. Glad to be back. Thursday night stream is the start of my week's streams. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Unless we're doing bonus stuff, which usually has to do with days off from work, holidays, things like that. I haven't had a lot of days off from work in the last 4 years, and y'all are probably aware of that. Do have updates on the job front. I've been hinting at that for a while. And while it's not fully complete, I have a little more information about that. That'll be coming forthwith. So I've been sitting on it because I didn't want to talk too much about it because if you've been in the stream for a long time, you know there's been issues with job-related changes. So we are much closer to a job change. Hopefully, possibly the closest we've been in 5 years. So I'll probably be reporting some stuff out. I might even be reporting some stuff out next week from on the Discord too. So make sure you're checking that out. Exclamation Discord if you're not there. Be there or be square. How else are you gonna know what we're doing? Maybe we'll get a way to have some bonus streams sometime before next week's streams. I expect to know a lot more between now. Well, I may know a lot. No, yeah, I'll know more next week, but that should all work out. By the time I get to next Thursday's stream, I should like have a lot. Like, I think I'll have all the details. Or I'll tell you a really sad story about why I'm hiring a lawyer. One of those things. And this guy's okay. Oh, is the Elite Battle Pass $100? They're giving away some primes in it. I take it it's not 200. It's not $20. Is that what they've done? Let's see. You can unlock the Elite. It's only one now. Okay, well that's $99. Is there a $20 option for this? Let me see. There is. Okay, claim a partial unlock. Temporary 28-day build queue. Lawsuits are way too pay to win. You have to buy justice. There's a $20 one and a $100 one. The difference is the spot cat. Oh, you're not getting spot cat from the Elite one. Okay. But are you getting the primes? You know that they're given for 61 and 62. That'll be the question. Prime vault things that you get, like, supposed to get levels, first 2 levels. If you get that for $20, that's probably worth it. And I'm saying this as somebody who hasn't spent in like 5 months. Eric is in the house. I think the primes are the same. That would be cool. And Thuluk's here too. All right, welcome in. Yeah. Gagzilla AC, you know, way too pay to win. You have to buy. Yeah. I don't. That's more of like I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm getting the lawyer, that kind of thing. That's what it is. I've been there earlier and didn't, but I think it would just strengthen the case, so to speak. So, but hopefully it's not needed. So, because I ain't gonna get what I want, I'll just get revenge, that way. So, but I'm hoping that is not the case. I do need to spend on my and sitting on Reliant parts, knowing that this thing comes someday in the week. Trying to learn this. Yeah, I mean, this is if you get the primes, all those primes for in the $20 one, then that makes it worth it. I would say. Even me, who doesn't want to give them money, might be willing to give them money for that. There's only one space for this level. Oh, yeah, I wish I could go blast them like that. I'm doing that in other lower areas, but this area is not there for sure. I'm gonna put this over here. There, that guy, Johnny Jump Hard. Yeah, I don't blame him going for it. Is what I want too. There's one. The guy has got some serious speed on it. Or my game's lagging. I got one. Suck it. Would I get all 2 points from that? What my watch is doing, my set's freezing. I'm only getting 2 points from the 62. So 1 point for the 61s, 0 points for the 60s. I've been killing 60s and I'm not getting points for them. I am getting points for the other. And it's beating through my hull here. So, I mean, there's plenty of reason to kill 60s, and that the reason is that if you don't kill them, there won't be more 61s and 62s in the area. But I don't know that I have the hull to really grind all those 60s. I might let the bastards in here do it, and then hope to get lucky with spawns. Spawns. I'm gonna go over here. Spawns. I don't need more microscape pets, but I think that's my goal now, especially for skills of gather resources, level making. Yeah, I'm looking on the pets. I've only got one, but I'm like, since I know the reset's coming at some point, I don't feel like grinding everything for the sake of like getting that level boost because I know it's going away. So I'm like, I should do things that are going to give me things that carry over. So I'm kind of focused on that. So pets, cosmetics, if he has things. I don't know. I wish I'm not aware of them posting when it's going to happen. Although I think it was supposed to be the second half of this year, which we're already in, but that could be anytime. So I don't know if I periodically look at the Discord and try to figure out if it said using my raw lobs cooking now as an example. Yeah, I'm gonna use those to look for the cooking pet. But I'm still looking for the blue lobster and the fishing pet. So, and I'm doing lobsters so that I have a chance to hopefully get both of those at some point. I'm not very optimistic because I've been see what we're at because fishing crazy. Fishing 68 now. I'm at 53,400 lobsters right now. Heard someone say November, but I've not seen anyone link to a dev or mod. Yeah, I've been reading, I read the streamer section of the Discord and I don't see it saying. I think I heard second half of 2026, but I haven't seen it. And Kent's around sometimes. Even been in this stream, believe it or not. So, and can I get it? Probably not. But go away. Shakalaka. Enjoying the funk music. Dragonburn. There you go. Lurk away. Yeah, so I mean, November's a fine guess, but I haven't. I figured I'd find it. I should be able to find it pretty easily in there if it's public. And I haven't seen Kent. Kent talks it all the time in the Discord in there, but I haven't seen him say it. So it's probably just speculation. I mean, assuming it's happening when they said, which is second half of this year, which we're in, then you can. I mean, obviously there's 6 months that it could happen in. And June didn't happen, so you're down to 5, and July is almost over. So I would guess, honestly, I would think a little September, October-y, but I could be wrong. I mean, so, and again, same thing. Yes, it makes sense to do it during, I don't know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, but also like the beginning of fall, maybe, and you should do hopefully he'll do some fall festival events, some Halloween, and then maybe there could be November events or December events. The update section on there, unless the servers are broken or something. Yeah, I look at the update section and then I read the streamer section. Because a lot of times I'll learn stuff because for the longest time I didn't know we were in beta or they were planning to wipe. I didn't know. 1 second, Mrs. Roosters waving at me with wine, so I got to pay attention. And there's a wild spawn. Go for it. Yes, yes. No, you're gonna give me some? Yeah, I'm. Mrs. Rooster gave me a dinner plan, and Mrs. Rooster saying I thought I was muted, and she's like, "I don't think you're muted. The light's the wrong color." So, shout out to Mrs. Rooster. Hydrapple not okay. Let's ultra ball it. Little alert to get people's. She's telling me what to order. Basically, not to worry about her. Order whatever the hell it is I can decide I want to eat. So I haven't decided yet. I thought she was trying to get me more wine. So, which I was going to take. I am planning to have a martini. Only had a little bit of wine. We were just drinking a little while I kind of updated her on the job front. Skagzilla and Lee Brewster catching it. Hydrapple. Hydrapple. Hydrate your apple. That's what it is. Now it sounds naughty somehow. I'm hydrating my apple. All right. Yeah, this is going to take a while. These 2 points, 1 and 2 points at this level. Is also, here, I'll go get that for 2 points, but. It's an A tier. Hey, look at that. I forget. Oh, and it's a dragon type. I like the dragon. I don't have enough know-how, Pokemon know-how. I am too old for Pokemon. I mean, I'm not, some of y'all may be older than me, but I am not of the right age to have like caught Pokemon when I was growing up. It was like what the kids were doing when I was in college, and I'm like, kids, that kind of thing. So something like that. And it's affected my approach towards it. But I got it. I mean, I was telling Average Aim, I think, not too long ago, that my first real exposure was when Pokemon Go came out, and I started playing that. So then I started learning things from that game, and I played a little bit of the Switch game that they came out with Pokemon when Pokemon launched and the Switch launched. Gen 1. All the rest is just weird. Yeah, they're all weird, and of course they were Gen 1. So I played the game because that's a remaster of something else. Hey, a lot of Bethesda news. Speaking of remasters and stuff, if you're keeping up with that, we had some fun with the Oblivion remaster, and I've actually thought about like restarting that and trying to do it better, because I had a lot of fun with that. But we got plenty of things going on now that we have OSRS. But they're going to do the remasters of Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and there's a new Fallout game being made by Obsidian, so that is probably going to be really damn good and worth playing and streaming. Honestly, I have to kick in and play some Fallout 76 periodically. But again, we got plenty between balancing our Star Trek grind and OSRS, which I'm loving. I don't always have time. But maybe I'll get some extra time. So we pushed off incursions. That was going to be this Saturday, which, if you know me, that means we were going to have like a 100% OSRS stream on Saturday, because usually we just laugh at incursions and stay shielded, that kind of thing. But of course the ship is delayed, and I think it's good. Well, I hit a button by accident. Let's see here. Ship's delayed, but so is the incursion, since the ship will really make a difference when people pay to win for incursions if they have the ship, amongst other things. Ironically, that's when the pay to win people usually open up their coffers and end up causing their server to lose. So, who knows? You'll be playing the Halo remaster when it comes out in a few days. Halo 1 was a generation game. You had it or you was boring. I didn't have an Xbox, so but I knew people were playing it and stuff like that. So here it was. Yeah, ooh. Ooh, we ain't getting there, I'll tell you that. Plus, killing us. Yeah, we're in the hobo lands here, trying to eke this out. Only need what 120 61s or 60 62s. There's a 62. Forget. I'm wondering what food I want. I want a martini, and we're gonna have one because we are pretty celebratory about the job front. So just so I can let you guys know, but kind of wait for when I'll do it once we have the martini in hand. It'll probably be before while we're waiting on dinner. I just don't even know what dinner's going to be. So, do do do. Halo Remastered would be fun. Is it going to be on? Well, I've got Xbox Game Pass on the PC. I assume it'll be there, so I could play it that way. That's how I was playing the Oblivion game. Yeah, it was. Now that I think about it. Although they've raised the price on that, and I keep paying for it, but I haven't played something since the Oblivion remaster. You had about 5 or 6 Xbox 360s, all but 2 was a warranty. Oh, yeah, I never had. I did it. I had a PS2. I had a PS2 because didn't have the PS1, and that came out when I was in college. And then the PS2 came out, and some of my friends had it after I was working out of college, and they had the SSX tricky game, the SSX games, and so then I got it. I really enjoyed that game. We would play it at a friend's house, um, that kind of thing, and then kind of went from there. Played Final Fantasy on it, Final Fantasy 7, I think it was, which was a back everywhere. Yeah, it'll be cool. I think that's Nightingale was playing. I thought Nightingale might be playing a Halo remaster, but I don't know if it's not out or unless he has an advanced copy. $50, you can pay 70 and play it now. Oh, gotcha. Maybe that's what he's doing. I think he's playing it on his stream. I was over there earlier, or I was over at Averages. Mainly I was at work, but I had stuff up in the background. Move along, 70. Move along. Don't make things show up here. Is I didn't want spoilers. There's new content. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what the old content is. I mean, I know, Master Chief, that kind of thing. I remember when I worked in IT a long time ago, more than 20 years ago, a couple of them we had this weird job where we were all like losing our jobs and waiting for this place to close down. So everybody was like kind of not doing anything. And the two of them were playing some networked, like the IT network guys, they were playing Halo against each other secretly from their cubicles. It wasn't it was a secret from like the bosses, but it wasn't a secret from like people at my level. And I remember watching them, one guy ganking the other, them smack talking each other, that kind of thing. They even added new cutscenes. Yeah, I heard there was new cutscenes, but somebody was saying that, but I didn't know. I was there. I took the microscape drop, said hi. It was on the background while I got some time, really. So because I was very busy at work. Speaking of which, so hey, fire making level 56. So when I talk about like having done a little bit of AFK, it's really AFK. And look, there's Puka and Average. Sitting in there while I'm making my fires. It's a whole damn guild playing together. Oh, Thuluk's not with them yet, but Need to get the fire making pit. Yeah, I need that too. Fun to get this guy going. They're not leaving me easy pickings by me. 62. Oh, this. I don't want to hit these off 62s. They're already hitting hard enough, so. And somebody will probably activate to that once I start going for it. Yes, but I think I got that one. Yes, I did. Keep trying to be where these people aren't. They're moving around too much. Moving around, moving around. Guy's gonna pop this. He's gonna beat me to it. He's too fast compared to me. I beat him. No, I didn't. Oh, he attacked the other one. Oh, okay. Well, I thought suddenly I thought he was attacking me. I'm like, just leave me be. Chopping, chopping, chopping. Sitting there. I'll bring the boys to you. This is going to be painful. I'm kind of afraid to find out what my accumulated score is so far. They're far away. They're not popping near me. So the chances they could be so bad. So long. You're only hitting one grouping. Yeah, the skill for burning 8 logs at once. I doubt that'll work for pet chances. One action. I don't in microscape. I don't think I don't think I've done any fire making in microscape. I've been very limited or focused on certain things in microscape. So I haven't even unlocked some skills. Herb lore or herb law, whatever they're calling it. Now I'm a lot because I finally broadened out in this game. You know, because now I've got like every skills unlocked here, and I'm actually working on them. So, farming with the ash gloves, I think it is extremely fast. Very cool. Puka puka. There you go. Sorry. Average is dressed like a red velvet pimp. Just so he knows, I think he's still in his stream. But yes, I said that. Dancing when they 8 logs at once. So yeah, oh yeah, that sounds good. Back to this grind. Hey, there's a 62 near me. The Funk Ride. Okay, let's look. Okay, Galactic Anomaly. Oof. Only 56, which means either 56 kills or 28? 28 if we get doubles. I'm not going to get doubles. We'll get some combination. And we need this. Well, we don't need this ship now that I think about it for everything we're doing. Ah! My heart. Taking it. There's a wild Weeping Bell. It's an event Pokemon spawn, so there you go. Get it? This whole light thing up here. Better than being right on my head. And it's a good thing I have the hat where I do. Okay. Film this is rooster. I kind of got a hankering for burgers, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll end up breaking down and have some kind of burger. Half the time I look at the burgers and I decide to get something else. Fried chicken. Tacos. I need a drink. Pokemon went unstable. The Pokeray. Good luck on your catches. Go make these things pop near me and y'all be not near. That's the goal. I'm trying to be away from y'all. Y'all be moving too much. Yeah, go, go, go. Go, 70 and 61. Go, go, go. Away from the spawn zone. My sacred space. Luck with the trick. Back of the clone. That's true. The clones. 61. No one's headed that direction at the moment, including my ship. Oh, that was good. Okay. Weeping Bell caught by Skagzilla, Lave Rooster, and Retro. There we go. Congrats. Just quietly playing this. We're going to blow up soon enough, too. We actually got two things. Blowing down a little bit. Now we're destroyed already. Alright, well, we'll sort this out. Average aim, 30 stream streak. Hey, Average. Welcome in. I was talking about your outfit in RuneScape. Version. You're like a red velvet pimp right now, just so you know. Gagzilla 30 stream streak as well. Look at you guys go. I am in Discord. You who have access. How bright was my valley? So that one's set up. That one's actually okay. I'm just thinking about what this is missing its piece, so. And I think this one has, yeah, Lorca. Is not really. I'm going to use this one to burn. Burn, 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 burn. I believe, what's his name is available. I'm going to get some of these, burning down below. Like what you got to watch out for after a night of, questionable partying. Let's see here. I'm going to start sending these guys out. We want to run some of these. We're not going to do the Vindicator one because I actually need to run more of these Dominion ones to get some points. Somehow I have run out of epics. When I needed to spam them, I had to spend some time buying them, which was not what we wanted. This is not an ideal. This is going to give me Armada loot. That's going to work. This is going to be nothing. So, and they're not doing anything. But let us look. Now, Mara, she does stuff in, what is she? Isolated defense against group armadas. That works. We could do that. Because he's useless in this one. These guys somewhat will affect. That does. Let me see. Oh, well, first, let's get the correct ship. There's. That's going to get us some more loot. She's giving nicely. I mean, he gives loot, but she gives loot. And that's better. And then these guys. Non-armada. 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 Yeah. Kick these people to the curb. She needs health. At the very least. Let's see if there's any armada ones. It's not on a ship. Quasi is hostiles. Non-armada. He's something though. Armada a hostile creates critical. She can go there. You go, girl. I don't really need the isolate defense, but have it. But actually, that gives us something we can use, right? Shield damage taken in the previous run of combat against all armadas, because they're not doing isolated damage, so that's a wasted space too. What does she do when you are not running her? Reduces isolated non-armor. Okay, she just reduces all over the place. But anybody else do something? Well, probably. No, wait, she does. It's critical hit damage versus Armada. That does it. And then we can load some health. Okay, I was like, what ship is deployed? Guess the doctor would work, but I don't think we really need it. Orglet Queen. What are they doing? Jovacor. I don't know. That's not that much. We got those ships. Where's that Titan? There it is. Greenscapery. I need to figure out my food, but also my martini, and give you some job news. But I'm gonna look at this. All right, I had the burger, those Oklahoma smash burgers. Oh, I don't necessarily need it. Indicating. I check out something. Popeyes or churches or something. I'm lighting your fire average. I got an 8-piece box. I tend to think Popeyes is a little better than Church's. Although Church's is good, but I've been trying to do that. I feel bad saying that because Church's is the Texas one. Texas. I take credit for all kinds of Texas things. Um, you can get spicy chicken. What about the gravy inside? Compare that to Popeyes. Honor Mr. Bel Air, who died but always got his Friday night Popeyes. We used to talk about that on my streams. Passed away. Of happy memory for him. Not sure what happened, but all right, and yeah, let's get that. Ah, by the way, we're doing some of this. Okay. So we're gonna be like, look at this. I ain't got no space. But I can do these. I need to do the things that are going to feed me to have the epics for the next Alliance tournament. We haven't done research of real estate? Oh. At least one. There's a wild Glameow. You can consider catching. My Borg sphere is going to be so good when I finally buy it. It's going to have all this warp range. There's that one event where you need to do Maverick Quest, and it's like the only research I can do to like gear up something or get further in the building or something like that. Sure. Building. Be careful. There's so many buildings now that are tied into a weekly event. I don't always want to level them up. So, you know, we'll go ahead and because I know this leads to some cartage or something. Isn't say, but anyway. All right, for that. Now I found Let Me Out Escape. Nobody caught it. Blue meow. There are things with 6 stars that are primes that I can do during the next spend event. I guess that'll be the weekend. Look at how good I've done here. I mean, like, stuff requires primey bits that I don't have. I got some, but still. At all the normal stuff moving along. The reason I haven't done this one is because it didn't give play. I don't care. I'm just kind of sequentially moving through some of these now. Okay. Grade 4 plus, that actually applies to 5s and 6s. I was missing some of that. And like do these kind of things while we wait till we get to spend events and all that. Okay. Okay, looking at this, looking at Popeye's chicken. Martini and Popeye's chicken. What do you think, Eric? Doesn't that sound like a win? We also have like sparkling wine, Chardonnay. We get one of the tender deals. Victory, victory. We're actually choosing to do this one slower because oh, our timer's almost up here. Let's see if we can. Hello, hello. Can you make it look like you're not in there? Good, good. Is that a new one? Maybe. All right. Yeah, I figured it out. I'm just trying to. Yeah, that one is. Good spicy tenders. What are sauces that will be? I don't know what Mardi Gras mustard is, but something. To my house. Yes, it is. To the house. Down on sale. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, thought I'd ordered, but I hadn't quite finished the payment. Make sure it goes through. All right, the order has been placed. See here later. Average, are you dressed like a pimp again? Huggy Average, I'm gonna call you. I'm coming to critique your outfit. He is. I don't want to talk to Eva Bob while I have all this in here, so. You can pick your logs back up. They don't start. Anyway. That'll take a minute. Burn. Run, baby bug. Going fun now. Let's do some of these little ones. Because if you do it without using the Vindicator, since we learned last week we did the Vindicator for the first time, and these are not tough for me, so we can probably solo them. I can probably duo them with a Vindicator and a Defiant or something like that, and something we can figure that out. But I'm trying to get the loot right now because I am sorely out. I used to have like, oh, I can do like 12,000 of these epic dominions, and I've done so many of them during past Alliance tournaments that suddenly this Alliance tournament, I took a task and I said, I only have one and I'm supposed to run two. So, not sure what happened there. I guess I used them up, but short answer. Let me go get some martini-age and all that while we wait on our Popeyes fried chicken stuff. Let Mrs. Rooster know because there's enough for her to have some if she wants. Anyway, be right back. CockADoodle. All right, we're back. Food is supposedly on its way. We got our Lay Rooster cocktail shaker. Well, it's really just an insulated tumbler, but that's what I use it for. Ooh, take that. Gotten pretty fast with its mining, so it's a lot. Tempted to test just how few of these we need. And we're not done. Let that go. Chopping that wood like you just don't care. We've made some significant progress here on the woodcutting fletching side, particularly fletching 65, which is pivotal because I can now make yew bows. Not bows for you, bows out of yew wood. Which is not what I'm cutting because I'm cutting maple because I can burn them and I can't burn you yet. Although I'm not going to burn you. I love you. Thanks for being here. Anyway, we are celebrating. We're celebrating a new job that is pretty much guaranteed to come. So, either way, for those of you, I have been really vague about this because it's been going on for a little over a month, and I've been burned so much that we have a wild Pokemon in here. It's the get it. It's already gone. Damn it! I missed the big one. So. Yeah, right. So I've been really vague about this job thing. By the way, what do you think? Let's test this out with just the Defiant and just the Enterprise. Then we'll test one out with just the Defiant. I bet we can do it. Yeah, I like Retro's idea, taking this red rooster, isolating it, putting it on shirts, maybe putting on some other things too. I end up putting it on some of the same things. And if you like that better, that's fine. Y'all can vote with your dollars, and I'll like, these are selling better. That kind of thing. That's fine. Garrick, yeah, after all the shit lately, can't blame me for keeping it low. Thank you. Yeah, Garrick, you understand what I'm talking about. Like, this has been, and it's still not completely done, but it's because of all that shit, and it's just been kind of the evolution of that. And it turns out that many other people at my level and higher are aware of what happened and are not pleased. So it's kind of found out, it's kind of validating a little. And so I can explain it, but I didn't want to, like I said, there's still a chance that fuckery and shenanigans will happen. But at this point, I will have a lawsuit. And I don't think that it's going to go that far. Not that I want a lawsuit or anything. Let's just do this. Lawsuits, I mean, it's not like I'm going to get so much money and that I have rich and benefits for life and can just do charity work, right? That's not going to be what happens. So I'll just have burnt a bridge of a really good employer, of a very shitty situation with a really good employer. So, cheers, folks. I didn't want to talk about it till I had the martini and all that. So it has been shit. And it's been pretty interminable, and I'm in my 5th year. of a real pain in the ass grind that has not turned out to be what I wanted it to be. And I've been making all kinds of moves. I've been thwarted by one particular person who's above me 4 or 5 times in my efforts to um, promote, and then most recently when I tried to do a lateral move to get out of my situation, which I thought would actually yield better quality of life and more fulfillment and enjoyment. Go pat it down, red alert, red alert. So, um, that's part of what I did. But that, as you goes, that was the big disaster. Like I told Mrs. Rister, I said, you remember I was on stream and we went ahead and said bought the champagne, bought the actual French champagne to celebrate because I was led to believe I had that position, and then the fuckery ensued, and then my HR complaints, which didn't pan out and things like that. So some people are actually surprised I'm still there, and that I didn't just quit them. But I was definitely on the verge. Let's see. Looks like we victorized. Oh, we can solo these with the. We can solo that with the flag at least. Put that there. So that's what happened. I think that was the end of last year. So somewhere in the October, November-ish. I don't think it was December, but it was abject fuckery. And then collusion with HR not really doing anything. Retro, it sucks. I was stuck in a role for a few years because and this is what's been on. There was somebody who started a month ahead of me, and they have done everything they can to keep me down, and they've climbed the ranks. They are useless. I'm not trying to say I need to be in their position. They don't need to be in their position, but they're a useless empty suit of a person who has no integrity. I don't want their jobs. Probably wouldn't be good at it either, but I deserve to move up some more. Oh, well, like one step would have made a big difference in my quality of life. But that hasn't happened. So some of the things, there's been a lot of crazy stuff over the last year and a half with my current position, me and others, where we ended up doing a lot more direct patient care, which was a bad idea for my position because I was involved in taking care of a lot of crisis stuff. And it was a real dumbass move by those above, including the person who was keeping me down, that affected my ability to actually take care of things in crisis and my team in crisis. So that's it. On the other side, I actually am very good at direct patient care and have had a lot of positive experiences with patients. Now, the fact that they added 20 hours of work into my 40-hour job and said, now you have 60 hours of responsibility. I've gotten in trouble because I've been like, fuck you. This is, the consequences are I can't get as much done because you've taken half of my time away. They're like, no, you just should be working on the weekends. So Garrick works on the weekends. I think they treat him better than I get treated. So you can see me being good at direct. Well, thank you, Retro. I am actually good at that. I have a lot of experience, and I've generally helped others do better at it and stuff. So I've enjoyed it, and the thing is, but I was kind of stuck in a place where I couldn't like continue and do the full thing, and I couldn't. The only negative about the patient care is that I had other stuff I needed to do, and I was like, I need to be done with this because it's getting in the way of the thing that is technically my real job. So anyway, but I realized I kept finding like this is where I'm happy. I find it on days when I had when I'm pretty much blocked off because I was doing so much patient care that I didn't have time, and people actually had to leave me alone because they knew I was so busy that I couldn't be expected to do stuff. At least then they'll expect me to make it up later in the week or something, which did or didn't happen. But but I would enjoy that, and I was like, I was starting to think about going and trying to get the highest level direct patient care stuff I could get, like at a competitor. And all that. And that didn't pan out, but I was like, if I'm going to do that, I should go ahead and do it here where I have my seniority and pension and things like that, So I had yet another fuckery thing from work, which reminded me of why I didn't want to be there, not like I lost lost job. It's just more of like, you know, just when I think I'm like trying to learn how to deal with it, it's like some other shoe drops, and it's just like this does not work, you know. So I applied to a couple of direct patient care positions, um, which is technically a step down. Um, However, they they got it good. It's not a bad thing. It is a step down. Um, you know, and they'll take some hits on some things, but I was like, you know, I'll have like predictability in schedule. I'll get to do the things that I like that are like in a corrupt system, you can't expect to get fulfillment out of like helping make make meaningful change in a greater system, which is something I really enjoy, but I can't do it, and they're not going to let me. So, but yes, I'm going to be happier, and Mrs. Rooster will be happier because I'm not like unhappy all the time. I mean, my highlights have been streaming and any positive time I have with Mrs. Rooster and the family and stuff. So, you know, and all that. But I want the job not to be a life suck, you know, and that's what it has been, off and on for going on 5 years. So, so I've been secretly applying for that, and um, people were willing to give me a chance. And it drug on because there's like people out on PTO and stuff. My manager can help me figure out a lateral or slightly reduced role. Yeah, no retro. I mean, I agree. You know, it's like unless you're going to jump up 2, 3 spots and then, you know, become the big, you know, big poobah doing whatever, you know, and all that. Sometimes it's like it's better to make some kind of lateral step, flight step down, that kind of thing. I was too high, but I was I was I was high enough to supposedly have meaningful stuff, but too low to affect any change or to have autonomy. And it made me kind of in a worst of all situations. Like if I was a little higher, I would have had more autonomy and probably some more fulfillment and involvement in the things that I care about. But because of I was under that and kind of kept under the thumb of various people, not working. So actually stepping down will like make me more direct. And so I've worked with some folks who have some respect for my know me and had respect for my skills. And I've had some successive interviews, and I passed through those very well, and have been I'm now and they stood up for me with the powers above, saying, "We know what you did last time to him, and if you do that again, we're not going to stand for it." And they said, "So we don't want to put him to this final rubber stamp interview that is set up unless you're going to allow this to happen." And so there's been 3 different managers who have said that to 2 of the different directors who are responsible for the shenanigans. And apparently the idea is like we're not going to interfere. And so I've been blessed to move forward, and I'm doing that Monday morning. So once I get through that, I will know very quickly if fuckery is afoot, which it shouldn't be, but until it actually happens, I'm still celebrating, but we're not quite there yet. But we're closer than we've been. There's a wild rock ruff in the chat. Go ahead and catch on that. So that's what we're looking at, and it looks like that's happening, and I think it's going to actually happen. So I am very pleased with that because I think I will have a good quality of life and enjoy my work more, and then I can kind of grow and branch out, but not necessarily try to climb ladder. But hopefully work towards a nice retirement eventually. If it doesn't, you can go on FMLA for work stress. That'd be nice, but yeah, FMLA is hard to get where I'm at. Honestly, if I'd been able to get it for some of the stuff that I've had, the legitimate stuff that I've been dealing with, that would have helped me because they've used that against me, quite a bit. So that's been unfortunately. So there won't be any work stress FMLA. I was trying to get it when I was having the legitimate chronic migraines or chronic GI issues. Thankfully, those are all a lot better. GI issues are behind me, not just behind me in my rear end, but behind me as in last year. So that's been successful. But that was its own healthcare challenge. So that's where we are. I think we're gonna get there. You could get FMLA from the health issue for the health issues. It is. There's some integration, so it makes it a little harder. But I hear you. Alandar, ArcFall, thank you. Oh, that reminds me. I think the food's arriving. I owe you guys hours. Let me do that. Foggy, great. That should be probably the Popeyes. So I told Mrs. Rooster, and she was like, I can eat that stuff. I'm assuming that's what. But yeah, I work for the healthcare provider, so I that makes it harder, and there are things make it harder. So there's some stuff with that. Um, when I used to work for a company that wasn't the healthcare provider, I was able to get my FMLA, and that was inviolable and helped protect me. And I've not had that protection. So even though I've had chronic issues or illness, so that's been an unfortunate. Um, I don't want to go into too much. I don't also want to dox myself too much. So I got to be careful. I'm also live recorded on YouTube aside from being here. So, let's see. Thank you, Garrick, for the hour for all as well. Did it? And I missed giving you extra hours, so let me give one for Mrs. Rooster's account too. Have some fun with it. I gotta get this food off the porch. So it looks a lot more likely than the last time I celebrated. Batted down an hour from all. It's an hour fest. Right. So I think it's there. The two managers who are kind of moving me there feel like it is actually a reality, and they've been fighting on my behalf. So that's good because people weren't fighting on my behalf last time. But now they've all been kind of jumping in and going, what y'all did was despicable, and you can't do that again. And so that either that unrest is going to blow up in a way that who knows. But I don't think so. I think the person that doesn't want me around will be getting me essentially demoted. So they should go along with that because that's going to make me less of whatever threat they think I am. Will go away, and I'll be away from them, so I can hopefully avoid their influence a lot more. And if I keep my head down and just out patience and do what I'm supposed to do, I'll know what time I'm getting off most days, which I haven't had for that season. You have to work early. Ooh. All right. Well, I'm on tomorrow. Tomorrow's my late coverage, so I got to cover till 6, but I'll be on. Rest up. I got to go get this food. I thought Mrs. Rooster might be headed that way, but she's not. But yeah, Bandit, I'll be on, somewhere between 6 and 7 p.m. my time. I'll be getting on. I mean, I don't get off till 6. But I'll be home prepping like by 5-ish, I think. And then just having to make sure everything goes okay. And then we'll go live. We'll have another martini. We'll talk about that. So let me go grab this food. Be right back. CockADoodle. All right, got the food. I'm gonna grab the food in a little bit. I'm gonna enjoy my martini a little bit more. I tend to think of that as the pre-prandial, as they say in Latin. It's before the drink, before the meal. So, okay, get back here. I want that to live. The good news is I should have this other job, and I should know a lot more probably by Monday afternoon. I should know that I haven't been fucked over, and that I've passed through the last main hurdle of evil shenanigans. And like I said, I mostly don't think it's going to happen. I'm not going to tell you it's fully done until we get there. So, I'm pretty happy and pretty excited. This could be great. I'll be able to report to you guys on it. But I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that changes with this if I get to it. Predictable schedule being something. Actually having lunch. I haven't had lunch in 5 years. I mean, I've had it like 5-10 times in 5 years when I get to go to a certain meeting. It's the only time that I've had it in 5 years. So the truth is, I'll probably be working during my lunch anyway, so I can not stay later. But that'll be my choice, not because I'm forced to try to prevent getting in trouble and stuff. I won't have to do any of this other stuff. Nobody will be saying you should have worked on the weekend. That kind of crazy shit. I've worked on the weekend. These are not the people I'm going to work on the weekend for. Yeah. So a lot of positives, a lot more protections that I don't have currently. Not so much autonomy, but I don't have any autonomy. But because of the protections, I'll probably have more. In some ways, I'll have more. It won't be autonomy, but it'll be more being left alone because they can't fuck with me in the same way. And it's kind of proven that I need it. So that's more of what we're talking about. And not too significant reduction in stuff and all that. Pension should be similar. Pay's going to be similar. Benefits going to be similar. Nothing major going down. Especially when we talk about kind of riding it out for another 15 or so years to retirement. It'll be negligible. So that's good. So also, aside from time, something else that there's a lot of little things that I and y'all have been dealing with. I'm going to be able to get off time off when I want, somewhat within reason, right? I'm going to be able to take time off on holidays that I haven't been able to take off because I'm forced to cover because I'm an asshole boss who isn't willing to split the time fairly. I won't be in that situation anymore. Things like that. I'll get to use the time I have. I should be more refreshed. I'll probably be less sick as a result. I'll have some fulfillment from what I do on a daily basis. and be able to carve out some time more for my content creation, hanging out with y'all, spending more quality time with Mrs. Rooster and the family, things like that. I think you'll see a happier Rooster. I'll have less stuff to bitch about. Maybe I'll find new things to bitch about. I don't know. Maybe it's, Scopely or something like that. But I already bitch enough about Scopely, so I don't feel like there'll be a void in my life if I don't have things to bitch about. So, let's see. So I think doing the rares tends to lead to more of the ability to do the epics, but that's definitely dried up, so I want to be aware of that. Let's see where we are. Have I actually finished the event and don't realize it? That's one question. I have. All right, well, the truth is I need this shit, so it's okay. Oh, it's Average chopping that tree, not me. He's the one making the wood chopping sound. Okay, now my guy. That's right, 135 every log set. I got Dragon Axe. I can get maple whenever I need it. Especially when I do this activity. So we need to go back and do more of that 6162 grind. That is a bit of a pain in the ass. This season passes. So we only need 54 61 kills, or half that with 62s, or the combination. It'll be a bit of a combination. Hopefully people are fading out on that. This thing's done. Is this supposed to be young Q or something? This is not done. We haven't even done this. Which the main thing I'm doing is like spend the Reliant parts, because I save all the rest for spend events. Hey, a wild new mill. New mill? There you go. It's the event Pokemon. Be sure to get it. If you're over there on YouTube, come on over here on Twitch. I get the thing posted. Exclamation Twitch on YouTube. I think will tell you where we are on Twitch. So you have some community. Why? Remember this guy sings that song. And we got the choice of reward. The reward choices back. They didn't change this. You're still not getting epics G5s, which is fuckery, chicanery. Seems like a much older song. Nobody caught it. Why? Sorry, that's off tune. My bad. Nothing but work. Speaking of which, because of my crazy job, I've been inconsistent in my attendance at a charitable thing, a board meeting that I've been working on for 8 to 10 years to help both the church and abused children. And the job has kept me from that because of the fuckery around my unpredictable, inconsistent schedule. I've been able to make it, but it's been like, oh, I can make it this time. Oh, I can't make it this time. Oh, I'm gonna see. That stuff's going away. It'll be like a once in a year event where like I can't make it, you know, because it'll be like if I set my schedule up, I'll be able to like depend on my schedule. So that's good stuff. I can do more charitable stuff, church stuff, combination stuff. I don't know which one it is average. Tell me, tell me. I don't know if you figured it out. So he has. He's not letting me do it. I'm not factoring in. I'm trying to apply it to a bush, but look, I'm always looking for some good bush, and I don't see it here. Sorry. I don't know where this is. There you go. That one worked. I mean, this one's gonna go there. These guys give a lot of XP, so. I don't know which. Oh, that bush. Okay. Hey, hey. Oh, that one's not. All these events are frequent because wood chopping is pretty ridiculous. You know, you gotta admit. Andani, welcome in. Where are you calling in to us now from? Dallas Fort Worth? Something else? Won't benefit from any more pollen. Okay, B. Thank you for the hour. We're mainly doing Star Trek, but I'm like caught in this little event trying to remember to do this. Talking about, we think we're about to get the job change official after Monday. I mean, there's various steps. So I've been going on not what I would hope is not a rant, honestly. Not Barrow. Are we? Oh, we're going to be able to update some on this one when we get to. When we get there. Oh, one is. How much time has it got on this thing? 15. I'm gonna set a timer to try to catch that and renew the shield. You can do that. This thing can last longer. Why? That's right. Oh, let's see. Where are we at? 7:52. Still have an hour and 7 minutes. Is it better to Romulan or Klingon? Yeah, we'll get some more stuffs. Let's do that. Who is lower? Well, won't hit those. Federation 57, 61, Klingon. 84! Jesus. Let's go hit the Klingons. Yeah, I've been beating up on the Federation. They're traditionally my bitch. Let's hit the Klingons though, so we don't beat the big dog. All right, what do we got? What do you got? Oh, oh, we got two systems. I'll be damned. Well, let's go here. We'll see what's going on. Maybe it's better. You know, people tend to jump on feds for various things. So maybe we'll get lucky, and this won't be nearly as fucktard busy as the other one was. Oh God, look at it's all wrong type. So hang on, that ain't helpful. That is well, we can do that. Oh, this is gonna end? Oh, does that mean it's changing? What about this one? Oh God, they're changing in a minute and a half. So I think the system may move. Why? So we may need to watch that shift, or otherwise known as Petwood and RuneScape, while we wait on that. Average Pimp. We're calling him out because he's not watching the stream. He's lurking in the stream. I got my like worker clothes. I had something ridiculous to wear everywhere. This would be a good thing. Like he's wearing platform shoes, I swear. We need to start some rumors about average here. Not again. I do not like this. It is way too pain in the ass. Let me see. Maybe average will sort it out, and then I can like focus to the. Getting closer to the chicken. Seems like it's working. I do a bush without pollen been learned. I'm trying to make the pollination work. Oh. Anyway. There we go. Okay, what's going on here? Where are the events? Did the events... They didn't despawn. What the hell happened here? Sure hope. Oh, it's a 2-day event, by the way. When does anyone know when these galactic are these galactic anomalies taking like some kind of break? There should be some in this system, no matter what. What happens if I kill it and relaunch it? Or is it one of those things where like it's not going to be there till tomorrow or something crazy? They done something bad. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my game. Okay, fuck you. Okay. Apparently, Star Trek no worky, so that might be what's going on. Unresponsive from Windows. That's always a good sign. Doubly, we are trying to give you time. It is your launch. You fucking up left and right. I'm gonna eat some chicken. I think I'm being nice today. I don't think I've got generally good news. Edged by, chicanery warnings and all that stuff, but why are there no Did they go away? Can I not? Do I have to wait till tomorrow? Do I not have to worry about this till tomorrow night's stream? Hell. Anybody got an idea on this? This looks. I mean, I don't mind not having to play more Star Trek. I was gonna do it. Did they? Have they created it a way that's really bad? What's going on? Why are there no? Why does it appear to be useless? Is it just a visual anomaly? These looks different, but it's not different. I'm in this system. It's not different. Oh well, we may have gotten. I don't. Is it? So, folks, are we dealing with a planned? Did Scopely say, let's make a bad idea and put it into production? Or did Scopely say, well, we don't know how to do it and it just broke on us? Those are the questions that I have. Unfortunately, I have that with Scopely a lot more than I have with Jagex and RuneScape. Meanwhile, I'm chopping wood in a game that's 25 years old and is the second most popular MMO in the world. What do we not know how to do? Hey. Star Trek Fleet Command. So not this. This game works. This game does not. Yeah. Today is Star Trek Fleet Command's patch release of the new arc. So that's a reason that this is kind of like a guaranteed must stream. But they seem to have screwed the pooch just 3 minutes ago about a big event they're doing. Maybe they think that this is the right way to do it, but it's not. So I may be going full time into playing with Average the pimp daddy. Who we're calling you on my stream, by the way. Pooch screwing is not good. Yeah, I mean, with Scopely, it's a lot more common, unfortunately. Hey, we got a wild Stonejourner. Oh, I don't even have it. Well, fuck, let's get that. All right, I got some Popeye's chicken waiting in there. I just wanted to finish the martini. And we have somewhat updated job news. That's not an anomaly. I can't get there anyway if it was, but these are lit up in a weird way. I'm just wondering if they've screwed up further. They may have. I don't see. Why are those things lit up in that way? This looks so questionably bad. Because we're in Tedesca, right? And that's one of the lit up ones, but it's not showing that it has an anomaly because like the anomaly went away. However, the event requires an anomaly to be active for you to get points. A young Frankenstein. I'm groaning. This is either a dumbass was allowed to plant it, which given Scopely, that is very real, or it's broken. And I don't know which one it is. Jade got a shiny Stonejourner in my channel. Jade! I'm sorry, but you have to subscribe. It's a requirement of shiny giver. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Congrats on the shiny. Here. What? Here. And hello, of course. Welcome in. When you got 30 plus stream streak on. You're wonderful. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't think this may, and because that was the thing we were doing. that might have ended our need to do STFC while we're this. I need 54 more points, but there appear to be no galactic such and suches. Actually, the first shiny. You're not supposed to say that when you're trying to avoid subscribing. Just so you know. Just so you know. Oh, we gotta upgrade this. Gotta upgrade that. Let's go do that. Any shiny is a good shiny as far as I have 4, and I only recently got to my 4th one. But I think it has to do with not catching enough Pokemon. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, alright. I want to protect you. Don't care so much about the warp. Theory, that's supposed to be protection. Okay, that was what we got. Alright. Yay, thank you. Not in your budget. Dollar. Enjoy that, shiny. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. No, I appreciate it, Jade. You're always welcome here. And I appreciate all the loyalty. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you got a shiny. And thank you so much. So part of what we do. Don't eat it all in one bite. No, I got my chicken in the next room. I gotta go get some of that. Yeah, this is all messed up. We're gonna be RuneScape. I'm fine with RuneScaping for the rest of the night. I thought we had more going on. Here you go. Average is pimp cutting his wood over here. That's a new way to say it. I'm working on my fire's at 56. So U logs at 60, so we're not that far. That will allow me to like burn the stuff I'm cutting down. I can do U bows now, so we're gonna be looking into that. Just trying to figure out if we're changing the title over. I think we've done everything. We were set to do more stuff, but I think they just, like I said, screwed the pooch. So, I think Iwaden. Oh, there's some more ones. Is it time based? Okay, now that's pretty far for me. I don't even. Well, I can reach that, but that's gonna beat me up. Okay, let's look. Maybe is it taking that long to do it? Oh, do it, baby. Uh-huh. One over there in the 69. Come on. How random did you make this? Do it to me, baby. Okay. Sorry. So pretty fly for a white guy. These are okay. This is the only system we can. This is gonna make everyone and their mother be here trying to get these damn kills. This sucks. I was hoping it had worn out. Now maybe people don't know it's here yet. That might be the case. So I don't see a lot of people here, and I don't think this has been here for very long. So I don't know exactly what's going on here, but we're gonna go kill them. Get the 2 times the points off the ones we can. Took some 61s. I see. See other shenanigans around. Oh, shit, got just. Go. Gonna say me and there was the pimp for cutting or not. I'll be right back. I'll set it on Star Trek while we're on Star Trek. I'll grind a little bit. I want to get some of this chicken. Chardonnay. Check out Mrs. Rooster, etc. Anyway, be right back. CockADoodle. Hey, Tea with the Moonscaping. Welcome in. Good to see you again. All right, we got the Church's chicken. We got the Chardonnay. No, this is Popeyes. Sorry. I was debating heavily between Church's or Popeyes. So, one thing that Church's does is they will give you. I took off the rooster hat. Church's will give you. You can buy gravy, which honestly is a good thing to dunk your chicken in, or your biscuit. I got biscuits and I got some mustard of some sort for them, which will be okay. I also got some mashed potatoes with gravy, so I could dunk my chicken in mainly the gravy, since they didn't have a gravy separate idea. We have to try Church's tenders in an effort to kind of rate the difference on this. But taters precious. Taters are precious. I got red beans and rice mainly, and a little macaroni and cheese because it was coming with a bunch of sides. They're actually a lot smaller because this is the one this one costs a lot less, which makes sense. Anyway, cheers. Taters are great, but I rank their red beans and rice as like the best side that they have at Popeyes. So we got some stuff. Got a mess of chicken tenders and biscuit. Few sides. They're small sides though, but they weren't the main reason I got them anyway. You going after that one? You might be. Look, it looks it. I'm gonna go this one. Not going to that one. But damned. He is truly looking for the low levels. I assume I'm getting XP. I really need it to blow somebody up so I can see it. Dagger, right? I think. Trying to remember which quest. It's a wild. My boss stiff. My boss is stiff. No, thank you. Ah, I just pokey catched when I didn't have it. That was a premature pokey catch. This one's called Cloak and Dagger. I know I need it, don't I? Needed that one. I have it in my decks. Don't leave my decks empty. Don't go bragging my decks. He is not as he's skipping the 61s and 62s. So he's probably doing, I don't know what he's doing, because I wouldn't do the 60s here for the things that are available. But to each his own, he's higher level, so it may not matter. But I need the 61s and 62s for score. So the fact that he's killing the others, which makes the other ones pop, and is ignoring them, makes it a lot better. Hey, I got it! My boss stiff. Now I'm stiff. All right, there we go. We got it. Sorry, too much sharing, I guess. Shazam. That looks like he's going for that one. Let's try some. A little bit of chicken. Let's taste it plain. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I got spicy. Good though. Now let's try it with Mardi Gras mustard, whatever that is. They didn't give me the other stuff I ordered. I got more of this, but I assume I like it. Mm-hmm. Acceptable. When's our palette started? Now let's take the chicken and dunk it in a little bit of mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh, that's nice. If I could have bought a container of just their Cajun gravy to dip the chicken in, I would have. That would have been fine. But I was kind of bummed out that they don't sell that. Church's does. We'll have to see if the tenders hold up. We're going to have a taste off. Church's and Popeyes. Texas and New Orleans. Fried chicken tenders. I'm going to need some biddies to fund that, I think. And they have biscuits too. So, biscuit. Tasty enough. Average always working that wood when I'm not. Oh yeah, we did what we could. Athena, Borg, Sphere, Excelsior, Dauntless. We can look at Dauntless and Serene Squall, but they usually cost clients. I'm not going to spend unless it takes common. Doesn't take common. Or mashed potato chicken. Hmm. Find out how many points we're down. I keep clicking the 8 points, baby. Oh, we're gonna do 1 point for the 61s and 2 points for any 62s. We're almost done with this, which is great. This one's been too long. This is annoying points. It's 1 point. This, you know. Benoit, our buddy, is over there. He was over there. That was 58 minutes ago. See if 61. Hey, rest in peace, Belair. Don't want to have to go 60s and make other things show up. Needs a few to finish this. This is a multi-day thing, but still. Check these points. That made it show up. You know and shall. Hello, Augie. Didn't know if he's advance warning that Mrs. Rizer's coming in here for her dinner. Mm-hmm. He's the pimp daddy. Look around for something that's on a 60, guys. Oh, our shield is just worn off. You can go there. About. Here's a cane you can buy. Yeah, you should get that for sure. You were rocking the pimp daddy look. I applaud it. I'm making fun of you because I appreciate it. I'm like, yeah, I don't. I already thought, do I have anything that can compete? And I'm like, no, I don't. No, I can go here. This is gonna be nasty, so you know. But I'm so close anyway. Don't kill me. Do it for me anyway. Let's see if I'm alive here. I doubt for very long. Not the one I'm looking to see. Well, Pokemon. It's the event. I think we may have just finished this. It's done. Get this ship home before it just blows up. It blew up. Poltergeist caught by low rooster. As it should be. Dreamer luck. That's done. That's done. That's done. That we don't have much chance. I don't want to spend on it. Multiple days on that. So good. We're done here. What is pinging? I guess we're in Scapery. Fire making 57. Right. I think it's time to turn this over to OSRS. A bit of time. Truth is, I was really looking forward to playing OSRS, but you know, we had stuff we had to do. Fruits. Oh, those are good. Yeah, thank you. Wasn't chopping when the event started? Come on. What are the clan events? What do you guys want to do? Hmm. I don't like that I have to like stop recruiting in order to launch events. I'm like, come on now. Chicken's good, by the way. We hit 70 woodcutting today and 65 fletching today. Magic trees are at 75. Just FYI. Hmm. Thanks for representing average. Burn, burn, burn. I could have a little more chicken. That was good. Burn, baby, burn. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a little more chicken. Check out Mrs. Rooster. She was going to have some too. We got plenty. Anyway, don't go nowhere. CockADoodle. Oh, it's the mullet event. That because it's going to get Mrs. Rooster's attention. Short back and sides. Oh. These are always worth more than chopping wood. See, I'm getting fletching and wood cutting. Crazy at the back. That means cut the back. Yeah, they went away. That happens. These empty bird nests are worth a lot because they're used in some potion or something. You know what? That's some you, not some of you, just you. Wild Sinisty, it is an event Pokemon, so Ultra Ball it. There you go. Wake up and catch. Potbelly Rooster. Oh no. No, I don't have the room. E-Logs, E-Shortbow. Look at that. Take that. That's a new thing. Then burn the maples. Chicken's quite good. This is Richard Reed. Dynamic cutting for you. Fans have been blowing hard. That was when it was hot. One more node. There we go. Turn them into short bows. Bring these. Boom. Boom. You gain about 135 XP, fluctuating between making the bow and stringing the bow. For these bows are high out 480. There you go. Definitely. But we can burn this wood. Do the other. While he's chopping. Take my plate. We've had enough chicken. The chicken's delicious. I haven't had Popeyes in months. And Mrs. Rooster liked it as well, which is another sign. So, take this back. Get more. Be right back. All right, here we are. Chicken and martini stream, it seems. Time for another hour of microscape for you. Do that. There you go. Enjoy. Got it. Why is it 57? When does fletching go to... You longbows come out at 70. Okay. Yes, doing combo. What do we got? A wild Among Us. Check it out. I want to get a felling dragon axe, but gotta earn more bits. And bark. Stop chopping. Don't stop chopping. Don't stop chopping the wood. Do it if I tried. Trying to make Don't Go Breaking My Heart fit into that somehow, but not really fitting. But still trying. It's slow. Not you. You. Yeah, that joke's. Nobody caught the Among Us. Shame. Unfortunately, can't burn a bow. Should be able to throw bows on the bonfire. We hit 70 earlier today. I guess we're closing in on 71. Wow. And we have max skill because 70. We have two 70s. I feel like a significant skill. Fishing. Which is nowhere near it, but wood cutting, yeah, 89.39. Dear Lord. AFK 2 boxing at work. What's going on? Fire making unless you burn, use 60. No, higher. You it is 60. So you know we're at 57. We're not that far. Each take a minute, but that at least allows you to like burn what you're standing on. Rinse, repeat, that kind of thing. Especially if you're kind of doing a I don't care about the time because I'm sitting here type of thing. We should build up mining to 60 to 70 and figure out when can we do the dragon picks. Oh, the dragon pickaxe at 61, so we're good, but you need I think we need 60. Whip it, which we do have. Thanks. Dragon weapons. I think it's count as dragon. Fine. No, I'm not standing on fire. Damn close. I'll figure out who's doing OSRS. Slayer. Oh, they like ice hockey. No. Guess we'll have to raid this person. Death row or something. I gotta do some work tomorrow before we go to our the next play. Yeah, they're playing old school RuneScape. I think they're doing Dragon. So we're gonna go raid them and try to make friends. I think they're riding a exercise bike. May have become engaged to the Princess of Miscellany. Look at you. You're not supposed to quest. You were told to stop that. So we're gonna go ahead and raid this Death Road. They're playing. You want a kingdom. Look at damn quester. Premature quester. Anyway, let's go raid. I'm gonna be on tomorrow after work. By work, I do have to cover till 6 p.m. Pacific. So we'll be on somewhere in the next hour after that. Martinis, and again, I shouldn't have any more news about the job. That'll be Monday. But we're still in a mostly celebratory mood, so uh, optimistic, anticipatory, something or other. Anyway, let's go raid. Y'all take care. CockADoodle.